Hello everybody, and welcome to my Amiga collection video that I was promised that I said I'd do. I've got a whole load of piles of games there. I found these a couple of weeks ago in my brother's drawer. Well, one of my brothers in my brother's room. So I thought, right, well, since I'm an Amiga fan, I thought I'd go through every single one of them. Right, well, the first game I've got in this pile is it's a Team 17 game. This is the only Team 17 game we actually bought. The rest of them I played on emulators or we had copies of them. This is Arcade Pool. This is a really good fun pool simulator. Bloody hard though. Computer players are damn good in it. As you can see, it's a one disc release. The other disc in here is Arcade Snooker, which was a sequel that came exclusively with CU Amiga magazine. And of course it's got the instruction manuals and it's got the manual in there. There's no registration card or anything, but it comes in a small box. There's the screenshots on the back. It's a good fun pool simulator. It's really good fun. Yeah, it's nothing special. It's a game of pool, but you know, I like pool. And the snooker one's very good as well. So that's Arcade Pool. That's a really good one. Right, now this one I got here. I'll be doing a Tears review of it very soon. Excuse me. I'll be doing a Tears review of it very soon. It's a brilliant racing game. I love this one to bits. It's the absolutely sublime Super Skid Marks. This is great fun, especially in multiplayer. It is absolutely brilliant fun. Right, that's it. I won't open the boxes like that. This is a really cool game. This is a really cool top-down racer. Well, it's like isometric, really. Brilliant game. Love this one to bits. This is much better than the one that's on the Mega Drive, which I have got. Right, next thing I've got on the list. How can you make a great game even better? Pretty simple, really. Buy the data disc add-on. Yeah, this adds a few more program tracks. This gives you this one you get 2 new tracks discs and you get things like extra tournaments and stuff. And there's one thing as well, is that you can now actually install the game entirely to your hard drive. Because Super Skid Marks, you can install the program and the cars discs, but not the tracks. But with this one, you can install everything. It's really worth getting this add-on. It's quite hard to find a good working image of this one actually. I had to settle for like a hard drive image to play on the emulator. But anyway, next game, guys, is another really cool racing game. This is a motorbike racing game. You may have noticed that you'll know that I recently played the sequel with my brother recently. This is the original game. This is Road Rash. Hey, fantastic! This is the Amiga version of the Mega Drive game. And it's a really cool game. You drive around on your motorbikes and you have to punch and kick people off your bikes and stuff in order to win. This is a good conversion. Very good conversion. Loading times are a bit long, but overall it's a very good version. This one, very good. Right, next one. This is the one that started it all. This is the one whereby every year we get the same football game. We just basically get an update every year. And we have to pay like 40 quid for. This is the one that started it all off. The original FIFA International Soccer. Yeah, this is the original. Amiga version's not too bad. Very long loading times though. Really long. But, and to be fair, you know, I mean, this was good if you wanted a proper soccer simulation game. But in terms of playability and stuff, you can't beat sensible soccer. But this one probably comes second. And the next game I've got here in my list is one that's not very well known. Not many of you would have heard of this one, but it's not a bad little game. It's simple, it's basic, but it's fun. This is a Daily Double Horse Racing from CDS. Yeah, this one's it's basically a day at the races sort of thing. You just got your one disc and things. So it's a good bit of speech in there though. But it's good fun to play for 5-10 minutes. It's basically think of Sport of Kings for the Amiga. But yeah, this is good fun for a little while. Well, Next one is an action game. This one I believe also did appear on the Mega Drive. This is an action game. One I'm not the biggest fan of actually. But this is Skeleton Crew from Core Design. Obviously, this is an AGA only game. What can I say about this one? It looks nice, but I think in terms of fun and playability, it's not terribly great. But I'd have to give it another go at some point. But I was never really a big fan of this one. I just found it got a bit dull after a while. Anyway, so that's Skeleton Crew. Next one is one that I just cannot find any information about, but we don't actually have. Well, all I've actually got here is a box with a load of discs in. None of them are the actual game I've got here. This is Formula One Masters, realistic tactical Formula One motor racing management game. I think this is probably the ones that you just got in the post, sort of thing. And basically, if you look at all the discs that are in there, none of these are the game discs. You've got stuff like Deluxe Paint, and there's PJ Tour Golf in there as well, A320 Airbus. None of these are the actual thing, which is a bit of a shocking surprise. Super Bass 2, and it's just a load of like other manuals and stuff. And things, but yeah, I picked this one at the jump myself. I could still make use of the discs and stuff. I did manage to find a cracked image of this game, a disc image. I've never been able to find another original disc, so I think this is probably one of those like rare mail order ones, but it hasn't got the original disc in. I don't think it's even got the manual either. It's just got a load of random manuals and discs in the box. So technically, we don't actually have this game. We just got the box for it. Next one, I've got a Tears of Recall very shortly. I've done recording of it, as well as a gameplay video. It's a conversion of a pretty decent Disney game on the Mega Drive. It's appeared on the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo and whatnot, the PC and things. It's The Lion King. But to be fair, guys, if you're going to expect me to give you a real great Tears review of this game, you're going to be disappointed. This is not a very good conversion. It's got levels missing. The collision detection's a bit funny at times. It's got a slowdown. There's quite a bit of slowdown in the video as well. It's not really a great conversion. It's also it's a lot easier than the Mega Drive one as well. Not just because the shorter there's fewer not because it's got fewer levels, but they also give you more lives and stuff and things. But yeah, it's not a particularly great conversion, guys. It's so yeah, but I'll be posting a Tears review of that soon. Maybe before or after I've done this video. I don't know. I might try and see if I can do it beforehand. The next one is a great point-and-click adventure. Love this one to bits. But it's never really finished it because it's bloody hard. But you can get this on. You can actually download this game free from ScumVM. It's Flight of the Amazon Queen. This is a great game whereby whereby you play as this guy here, called Joe King. Basically, he's got to. Basically, he was in the middle of escorting a famous Hollywood actress. This is all set in the 1940s and stuff. He's escorting a Hollywood actress called Faye Russell. Russell over to Hollywood, I think it was, and basically a plane gets struck by lightning in the Amazon, and they land straight in the Amazon into the Amazon forest, and basically it's their job to get out of there alive. But there's this like weird mad scientist here who's planning to take over the woman, and he's planning to take control of the Amazon women and stuff and things and turn them into lizard warriors, sort of thing. Turn them into lizard women. It's a cool adventure game, but it's very hard. Never finished this one. Maybe this could be in addition to the new Adventure Hour show that I'm planning on doing. But yeah, you can actually download this game, the PC version of this game, free from ScumVM. It's from the ScumVM website. I'll put a link down there. If you don't know what ScumVM is, it's basically a program for your PC, a Mac, and various other systems that allows you to basically allows you to play a lot of the classic point-and-click adventures and stuff. It doesn't do it by emulation. It actually interprets the game engine. So no emulation is required. It's just basically it's just running the core program required to run the like a Mac version or PC version of the game's game engine. It's primarily developed for Monkey Island, for like the old ScumVM games like Monkey Island and whatnot. But this is this one you can play on it as well, and it's a great game. Highly recommend checking this out. I'll put a link down the bottom there, so you can download the PC CD-ROM version. This is the Amiga one on about 11 floppies. Yeah, so do install that to the hard drive if you get it for the Amiga. Alright, next game I've got here is it's a really good arcade game. It's good fun. It's kind of like sort of a cross between I don't know, actually, probably a cross between something like Bubble and there's another game I can think about. I can't quite think of it. Think of what it is. This is Pierre Le Chef is out to lunch. I like it. It says A1200 enhanced, but it's actually A1200 only. It's basically with this one. You got to basically the idea is that he plays this little chef guy here, and basically the idea is you got to go around, collect all your ingredients and vegetables that have been running amok around the levels, and basically you've got to trap them in this cage, and basically to complete level you get them all in the cage and the level's over and things. And it's a tough game, but it's very good. It's a good game, this one. It's a lot of fun. And the next one I've got here is top-down racing game, very similar to Micro Machines. I bought this one after Cybernet reviewed it, and they gave it quite a good review. And I like my top-down races and stuff. But this is this is a very good one. This is Turbo Tracks. This was released quite late in the Amiga's life, released about 1995 by Arcane Entertainment Limited. This is probably about the only game I think they ever did, really, for the Amiga. But it's a cool little top-down racer, very well done. I like the fact that you get to tune up your cars and whatnot and things, and you got the variety of the levels and things. You got different cars. It's good fun, and it's good fun to play. So that's a very good game. Next one I got, the floppy disk version is not that common, but the CD32 version is more common than this one, than the floppy disk one. But this is a good game I got here. This is the floppy disk version of Guardian. I think this one's not very common. You hardly read much about the floppy disk version. It's always, every time I look up Guardian, it's always about the CD32 version. But yeah, basically it's like a 3D version of Defender. You go around blasting the aliens and things, and it's really cool. It's good fun. Control-wise, on the floppy disk version, it's a bit strange. You don't use you have no choice. You basically got a choice of either using a joypad or keyboard or mouse. So there's no joystick control, which I think lets it down. But it's a cool game. Very cool game. It's really good fun. And it's all falling down. Yes, it's balancing on my bed. But yeah, cool game. Right. Next one, I got this one. Basically, back in the day on the old Commodore 128, we had the gold, silver, bronze triple pack, which you had the excellent summer games 2 and winter games. Well, winter games, I think some of the events stopped working. So, what did I do? I went out and bought this Winter Olympics. This is, of course, marketed none other than by US Gold. But you'll be glad to know this is the only US Gold game I've gotten. Probably the only US Gold game I've got. I think aside from maybe 1 or 2 re-releases, I don't know. But this is good. I think they just published this one. This was released in time for was it Lilyhammer? How do you pronounce it? Lilyhammer '94. the Winter Olympics back then. It's a cool game. You got things like the biathlon, you got your ski jump, and you got your speed, your figure speed speed skating. My favourite event though is this one, the bobsleigh. That is really cool. Although this screenshot is taken from the PC version. But yeah, the bobsleighing is probably the best one. But yeah, this is a really good game. I do like this one. Very good. Next game I've got is a cartoon platform game. This one's not too bad. It's good fun, but it's nothing special, especially at the time. This is Alfred Chicken. This is the A1200 version. There is an A500 one as well, but we got the A1200 AGA version. There's not too much difference between the two really. I've played the A500 version. Not much difference between the two, apart from this one comes on 2 discs instead of 1, and you got background graphics as well. But it's a fun little. It's not a bad little platform game. It's nothing special, but but it's quite good. It's good fun. It's a decent game. Okay, so yeah, so that's Alfred Chicken. But the next one I got is quite a cool racing simulator, but this is probably best played on the more powerful Amigas. I guess this is Extreme Racing. Yeah, can you take the pace? So this is developed by Siltana Software. Yeah, Siltana Software, and published by Black Magic. This is another AGA only game. It's basically like a more mature version of Mario Kart. You got the rotating track and things and whatnot. And it's a good game. It's good fun. I wouldn't say it's as good as Mario Kart, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like I said, the best Amiga to run this on is top of the range, really powerful Amiga. But it's a good fun little racer. Right, next game I've got in this pile is a sequel. We had a copy of the original one, and this is one I've also got on the Mega Drive. This is the AGA version of Jungle Strike. It's for AGA A1200 A4000 version, published by Ocean Software for the Amiga. Of course, developed by Electronic Arts as well. This is basically a sequel to Desert Strike, whereby you go on the chopper and things. And you got to go around dealing with all these killing all these terrorists and stuff and stopping their plans and things. It's very much inspired by like the Gulf War and things. But it's a cool game. It's a good one. But the next game I did give a Tears review of. I gave it 5 out of 5. It was a great conversion of a great Mega Drive game based on a really good Disney film. Based on a great Disney film, in fact. This is Aladdin. Brilliant game. This is a great conversion as well. Done by John Twiddy, I believe. He did. I think he did the Commodore 64 version of Akari Warriors. I can't remember if it was that or not. But he did a great job importing Dave Perry's already excellent platform game. And I was really chuffed to bits when we found out it was available for the Amiga, and I was even more chuffed when it was a bloody good conversion as well. But yeah, this is a great game. Really highly recommend this one. If you've got an AGA 1200 and you enjoy your platform games and stuff, this is a really good game to have. It's a classic. Next game is another one I did a Tears review of. I gave this one 4 out of 5. It's a rock hard shoot 'em up. No, it's not Project X. It's the other one I did. Disposable Hero. Great game, this one. Really fantastic. I love the cover art as well. Really beautiful. Very similar to Starglide 2, but very good. Very good. And you can see all the screenshots there. So it's a really cool arcade shoot 'em up. Not many levels, but very tough. Very good. It's a very good game. Anyway, so that's Disposable Hero. That's a really cool game. The next one I've got is one of my brother's games, actually. This was one of the first like Command & Conquer real-time strategy type games. In fact, it was the first. It's based on the based on the film and book by Frank Herbert. I'm of course talking Dune 2, Battle for Arrakis. Obviously, well, this is based on the film Dune, but there was another Dune game. It was for the Amiga. I never tried it actually, but this is the sequel. This is a Command and Conquer type real-time strategy game. It's good fun. It gets quite challenging late levels. I must admit, I'm not the biggest fan of strategy, but even I did quite get a lot of enjoyment out of this one. I enjoyed Command and Conquer and stuff, and yeah, it's good fun. It's very intuitive. The only problem, I think, the limitation of this one is that you can only control one unit at a time. At times it's like you can only click on one soldier, you have to move in there, and then you have to click on another soldier, move into that place. It's a bit limiting, but it's very good. It comes on about 5 discs as well, and of course we've got backup discs and a save disc in there as well. So there's 11 discs in there in total, but for some reason we're missing the manual. It's a bit of a shame because you do actually need the manual to play this. So I don't know what my brother's done with it. It should be kept in its box. Anyway. The next game I got here is a Doom clone. It's one that a lot of people say it's really poor. I used to think this was awesome back in the day because I thought at the time this was the only Doom clone I played on the Amiga, and I've always thought, you know, this is as good as we're going to get with Doom. And at the time I thought it was awesome, but now I play it, it's pretty cheesy really. It's pretty rubbish. This is Fears. Very cheesy box art, but it used to scare me. But now, like I said, I thought that's just really cheesy. It's a Doom clone. It comes with a level editor in this one, which is quite cool. I like the idea of that. And but basically, I think what really lets this game down is the monsters. Monsters. A lot of the time, they do tend to just stand there with silly little 2-frame walks, and they fire at you, and they don't look very serious, do they? I mean, it's just a blob. There's an alien in the UFO. Oh dear, not very inspiring. But yeah, but Fears. It's not a fantastic game nowadays. I think Alien Breed 3D was a better game, but a good effort. But it's not bad little effort. My favourite first-person shooter, however, is Gloom. I've got to do a review of that. Next game I've got is a flight simulator, released by Virgin Interactive in 1994. I think because this one was released quite late in the Amiga's life, it's not the most overly heard of them all, but it's a pretty good one. This is Overlord. Awesome graphics, and yet this is an A500 game. Really fantastic looking graphics for them, especially for an Amiga game. I mean, look at that, really high resolution. It's 3D as well. So really beautifully detailed. Really fantastic. Never really played this one much though, but from what I've played of it, it looks awesome. Absolutely fantastic, especially for like an Amiga 500. Absolutely amazing, breathtaking. And then next one I got is another flight simulator. This is a re-release, by the way, re-release on the Kix XL label. And this is F-19 Stealth Fighter. This is a cool game. It's a flight simulator from Microprose. Never got far in this one, but I had some fun with it. Flight simulators were really good on the Amiga. Flight simulators are really were all about there were quite a lot of them on the Amiga. And to be fair, it was one genre that the Amiga was very good at. It was very good at simulators. But yeah, cool game. Okay. Yeah, I did enjoy this one. Obviously, it's one that you do have to spend. It's got a bit of depth to it. You do have to spend some time like reading the manual and whatnot and things. The next one is another one whereby you have to spend time reading the manuals and things. My brother used to play this one, but I never did. It was too in depth for my liking. But this is Sim Life. Of course, it's one of the sim games from Maxis. There is an AGA version of this game. This is just the A500 compatible version. It's only the A500 version, but there is an A500 one as well. Screenshots are from the Mac version, unfortunately. Not have any problems with that. Macs are cool. But it'd be nice to have some Amiga screenshots. But basically, the idea of this one is basically you got either you're like a god and you're creating all your you go around creating all your plants and your animals and things. It's a genetic playground. So yeah, it's very complex, and it's just one that you do need to spend a lot of time studying, reading the manuals and stuff. So it's not really my cup of tea. I did like SimCity though, and I think I did play Sim Ants very briefly as well, and that was quite good fun. But this is a bit too involved, for my liking. Same with Frontier, really. Next one I've got is another cool game, another cool simulator. Unfortunately, but it's another one on the KixXL re-release. It's by Microprose as well. This is M1 Tank Platoon. This one's a 3D tank simulation game. Think of Battlezone, but as a serious simulator game rather than an arcade game. That's what you get here. It's cool and it's good fun. Yeah, it's got to go around blasting the 3D environments. The 3D in it is very good, very spectacular, and yeah, that's a cool game. I've not had this one for too long. I only bought it a couple of years ago from Car Boot, I think. So yeah, that's M1 Tank Platoon. That's a cool game. Right, this one I've got here is a compilation. It's got 3 games on it. All of them are considered classics in the Amiga department. In the world of the Amiga, obviously. They all did appear on various other systems as well. But here we have the award winners Platinum Edition. You get 3 games. You get Lemmings, Civilization, and Frontier Elite 2. Basically, we had Lemmings and Frontier Elite 2 as copy games, but the releases here in this box are very different. This one is you got the 2-disc version, whereas the one we had copied was an A500 version, which came with the Cartoon Classics pack, I think it was. And this one we had a 2-disc version. This is a 1-disc version, which seems to fixed a few things and whatnot, and it's made better or something. And then we got Civilization as well, whereby basically the idea is you go, you kind of like, well, you're building up your civilization, if you know what I mean. But Lemmings is a classic game. Love Lemmings. Brilliant puzzle game. One of the best ones ever. It's the levels go from absolutely piss easy to absolutely it's absolutely tearing your hairs out with frustration. Frontier Elite 2 is my brother's favourite game of all time. It's his personal favourite. I have to get him to do a video. It's like I said, it's a bit too involved for my liking. It's maybe a bit too deep, but but I have to admit it does look really quite fantastic. It really does look amazing. But yeah, Lemmings is a really cool game. Civilization, I suppose, is alright. I suppose, once again, maybe a bit too deep. Anyway, guys, I'll come to the last game in the collection I've got, and then I've got about 3 different utilities. We got here Cannon Fodder 2. We had the first game as a copy. I think the first game is slightly better, but this is really good. In fact, it's got variety in the levels. It's kind of more the same, but it's got variety. You got things like the alien level. You got the alien levels, and you got Chicago, and you got like Space Station and Chicago. But it's a good, very game. Really good fun. Never finished either of them, actually. Neither any of the Cannon Fodder games. But this is a wifey sequel to an excellent game. Right, and then I've got here a couple of utilities. First one is really well known in the Amiga community. It's a programming language, Blitz Basic 2.1. We've also got Ultimate Blitz Basic on CD, which is basically what it's got. And basically the difference between that is that you get what's here, and the box and discs and stuff, but the manual is also on the CD, and you also get all of the Blitz User Magazine discs as well on the CD. So it's it's a slightly better. So basically the CD version, which is called Ultimate Blitz Basic version 2.1, is basically you get all the stuff that this version has, but with the additional content of the Blitz User Magazine floppy disks. The next one is another simple programming language that we found at a jumble sale a few years ago. It's pretty cool. I've never actually tried it, but my dad said a go at it and he said it's good fun. This is an Amiga logo. Amiga logo. This is very simple programming language. It's got quite a good manual and things. It's very in depth. And then the last one, the last utility I got here is not a programming language. No, it's kind of like Audacity for the Amiga. Think Audacity, something like Audacity, circa like 1991. Well, this is Stereo Master. And this one is obviously it's basically, like I said, it's Audacity for the Amiga. Basically, I used to plug your inputs in. You used to plug this into. You got this device here. You used to plug this into the printer port, and just stereo input used to go in there. It's cool. It's it's a nice little application. Like I said, it's if you know how Audacity works, this is very similar. But it's like made for the Amiga in back early 90s. But yeah, you go 1991. The camera won't focus, but oh well. Maybe it will now if I do. Oh, it doesn't matter. I said the year. It's 1991. Alright, guys. Oh, lost. It's all falling off the bed. Oh, ouch. So I've been kneeling down for half an hour. This is it. A rather untidy pile of Amiga games. I managed to cram it all into one video, just over half an hour. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my little collection video. I should be back again soon with another video. In the meantime, if remember to favour and like this video if you obviously liked it, and don't forget to check out my channel if you haven't already. And if you like what you see, click that shiny subscribe button. I will pronounce it correctly one of these days. Anyway, I shall be back soon with another video, and in the meantime, goodbye.